We are NXT, and welcome everybody. 77 episode coming up. Let's see, you got Street Profits, War Raiders, Caitlin Elizabeth, Kayla Roderick, number one contenders for the UK. Oh yeah, this is for the tag team, number one contender by the way. Max and Lee J, non-title, open challenge, and main event, number one contender for the NXT title. All right, let's get started. First match underway. Let's see what we got. Honestly, I don't know their names. I know Montez Ford is the one on the right, and I forgot the other guy's name, and I just found him too. I gotta tell you right now, the War Raiders, even though they changed their name, Viking Experience. Ooh. That sounds scary to me. Viking Experience, everybody. Hold on now. Oh yeah, Angelo Dawkins. That's what it was. What up, Alex? Just look at these guys go. They like to dance. They like to do a little shimmy sham, whatever you call it. They're here. We understand what they're capable of. You know, they want to be tag team champions on NXT. I respect that. I do. But you got to know when to turn off whatever this is and turn on serious mode. Because right now, War Raiders, or Viking Experience, if you will, now is what they're called. They ain't gonna be dancing around or anything. Well, I guess they kind of do a little bit with the ritual thing that they do, but other than that, not really. They mean business. It is NXT time, by the way. We're gonna have 3 new number one contenders for the UK right now for the tag team, and later on main event for the NXT.
The War Raiders are here to pillage the competition.
I think their new name is Ridiculous.
A true destructive force in the tag team division.
It truly is.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Hanson and Rowe.
I mean, think about it. What was wrong with the name War Raiders? It sounds okay. They don't really go to war. And Viking Experience? Oh yeah, 13 time. I figured it was. But think about it. Viking Experience, these guys look like a pair of Vikings to you? Because I don't see it. I mean, do their helmets even look like the Viking? I don't know. They don't look like Vikings to me. They don't. Even with the war paint. And the Vikings don't wear war paint like that. Come on. They have long golden braided hair. Their hair's not even braided. Even what's his name? Let's see, who's Rowe? I think Rowe's the bald one. Like, how many times have you seen a bald Viking? And then Hanson, where's his braid? I don't see no braids on him. Not even braids in the beard a little bit. Like, come on. But I don't know. It's just something to kind of look at. Who's going to take on the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Titles? You know, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly have been excellent tag team champions. Nobody has been able to conquer their reign just yet. But hey, like you know, the circle of life here in the WWE, everything comes full circle. You win the title, you defend the title, you lose the title. That's how it goes. Well, not in that exact order. If you want to be more specific, you debut, you earn your opportunities, you get a number one contendership, you fight for the title, win or lose, and then if you win, you defend. Because if you lose, you repeat the other steps. Besides debut, you earn your opportunity, you fight for the contendership, you earn the contendership, you fight for the title. You win the title, you defend the title, you lose the title, and then, you know, back to square one of earning and yada yada yada. It happens. That's how it goes. But the tag division is quite small here on NXT, so not a lot of these competitors have to wait around too long to fight for some championship gold. And That's the biggest perk to be, man, a part of the black and gold brand. I like it. A lot of competition, a lot of competitors looking to, you know, break out and say, I am ready to be a champion. And then those who are like, you know what, I don't know how good I am, I'm ready to move on up to bigger and better things. You know, we've seen it happen before in the past. You guys like Brandon Collins, he hasn't won necessarily anything yet since, you know, officially getting a contract and debuting and leaving a part of NXT. But hey, he won the Money in the Bank contract. He's got a guaranteed WWE Championship match. What else can you ask for? Same thing with the Age of Destruction. Bryan and Madhu won the Raw Tag Titles. They got another they got another opportunity to win it twice now. That's going to be at TLC. Plus, Bryan's Mr. Money in the Bank as well. He's got the ultimate chance to become Universal Champion. Oh, look at those. That running knee strike. Double knees to the chest. And a Bronco Buster. And I got to tell you guys, it is something else, man. We had a lot of... There's been a few individuals who have been struggling since debuting from NXT so far. But hey, it's just how it goes sometimes. You got to just pick your moments and get your spots, and that's it. But so far, the new farm system has been working beyond great. Right now, I could tell you that Lee J. Mackey is the best guy on NXT because of everything he's accomplished. Again, he's got a record I don't think is going to be broken. Period. Unless somebody wants to stay, unless somebody stays around for like 5 universe years or whatever, I don't see it happening. Lee J. again has won the NXT North American and United Kingdom titles twice each, so that's already 4. And right now he's the NXT champion, so he's held 5 different NXT titles, a part of this brand, and yeah. And Lee J's been around for like 2 universe years. Yeah, I think 2 universe years. I believe this is, let me see, is this his second? I think he's going on to his 3rd, because his first year, he didn't really, well, he did good. He didn't win anything though. And then like halfway through, he won the United Kingdom title. And then later on, he ended up fighting for the North American. So then he won both. Then he lost the NXT North American first, then he won it back. Then he lost the United Kingdom, then he won it back. Then he put it all on the line in his, I believe it was his 2nd year. Yeah, it was, oh no, this might be his 2nd year. Yeah, I think he's on his 2nd year right now. He's going on to his 3rd. But towards the end of his first year, he put all on the line against Lucas. It was title for title and title. It was Lucas and Lee J fighting for the NXT, the North American, and the United Kingdom Championship. Triple title match, all on the line. And we all know Lucas won that. Ended up leaving. And I don't know if we may never see him again, but hey, that's okay. You know, he's the longest reigning NXT champion in history. He's won almost every title except for the tag team. You know how dominant that guy was. And then Lee J, of course, focusing his set on one thing. He said, you know what, I've already been United Kingdom champion, I've already been North American champion, I get all that, but the one thing that's been slouching over me is that I can never win the big one here on NXT. That I've never won the NXT championship itself. And when he got that opportunity, when he ended up having to fight Andrade for the title, he came through. He finally slayed his demons, captured the big one, and became a Triple Crown champion on NXT. Second Triple Crown champion on NXT, because again, the first person was Lucas. And now he's got an opportunity for something else, because he found somebody that he believes he can trust and put a little bit of faith into, and that's with Max. They're going to fight a little later on tonight because he answered the open challenge, but they had a little talk in the back too, see how they would want to fare with some tag team opportunities, and we're going to see how that happens from there, man. Maybe Lee J could become the first only ever NXT Grand Slam champion. Who knows? It's a possibility. Right now we know he's sitting high and comfortable with his title right now, so that's all he cares about at the moment. Targeting the legs real quick. Oh man! And he's going for the pin. Win. 2. No. Nice kick out. Let's see. How long has Lee J been champion? Let's see. Because when we came back, we finished off of. Honestly, I'm not sure. I gotta figure that out. He's been champion for a few months. I believe he's going on to like his 4th or 5th. Because let's see, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. We passed. I think he might have won it at. No, I don't think he won it at a takeover. I believe he won it on an episode of NXT. Because oh no wait, I think it was a takeover because all the titles except for the tag were. Oh no wait, every title was. Every title, excluding the women's, was vacated because Lucas left, so all the titles got vacated. The tag champs got drafted, so they vacated, and yeah. So I think it was at the, I forgot which takeover. So he's like on his, he's going into like when we get to TLC, it's going to be his 5th month. As or not TLC. When we get to takeover, that'll be his 5th month or 6th month, one of those two. But I'm gonna double check and try to remember that too, because he was champion for a while. He's been excellent. He had a few title defenses already. Oh, look at that double team, beautifully well done. Trying to get the tag in, not gonna let it happen. Angela Dawkins got some up. Oh, look at the strength. That guy's like, is that guy like 300 pounds? Made it look like nothing. I like the teams that are on NXT, but man, what makes me sad is seeing Sanity, how they got broken up, and I think Alexander Wolf, either he's getting released or he's demanding his release. One of the things are going to happen. Either way, he might be leaving pretty soon, unless he's already gone and he said his farewells. I don't know. I mean, you can do something. I don't know what you're going to do with Eric Young. He's a great talent. He's funny. If you make him like his Impact character, that's going to be real fun when he wrestles with the referee. But if you don't, I don't know what's going to happen, because I can't take him seriously, truthfully. And as far as Killian Dane, he's good by himself. I don't think he's going to have any trouble whatsoever. He might be lost in the mix for a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. Nikki Cross is doing fine by. Oh, I think she's doing fine by herself. It's hard to say. Again, Alexander Wolf, he's gonna. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him because I don't think he's gonna do too well by himself. But hey, Street, yeah, they were dominating, but not right now. That's going to the War or Viking experience. I don't know why everybody gets that problem, Charles, and I don't know how come it's never resolved or fixed at this point, but we'll see. Sasha is staying now because she's been promised the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah, you know, I was. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Street Profits, new contenders for the tag titles. They do it, and they're gonna fight the Undisputed Era at Takeover, NXT Tag Team Championships. All right, that's good to see. Yeah, turn them off and turn them back on. See if that helps. If you have the real deal at TLC, I will be. Oh, I don't think Bruce. You're not. I don't think you are competing at TLC. Because the only matches we have are title matches. You got the. Sorry about that. The controller disconnected. I don't know why, but what was I gonna say? Oh. So yeah, at TLC we got the WWE, the United States, Universal, Intercontinental, so that's 4 already. Raw Tag Team, SmackDown Tag Team, so that's 6. And then the last one was the WWE Women's Tag Team. The people on the left, you see Caitlyn and Jalissa, they're fighting for NXT at TLC. Iconics are fighting for SmackDown at TLC, and then Raw has Sasha and Bayley. But as far as Sasha, I'll talk about that in a second. When are the Slammies? We usually do those in the month of December. So December, what pay-per-view is December again? I think it might be Clash of Champions. I gotta double check, but yeah, we usually do that like the first Raw of December, and I don't have an exact real-time date, but that's like the time we do it. So it'll after okay, so the Raw after SummerSlam, that's the Slammies, I believe. Wait, who's number 1 contender for the women's title right now? Like I said, right now it is Candy, and when like I said, I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna look at your what was it again? Oh yeah, your claim, your claim for the title, and if it fits, if your argument is valid and it works good, then we're gonna have a change of card for the title. But again, we got like 2 more NXTs to have it all figured out. Me and Jalissa are at TLC. Yes, you both are at TLC. What's up, Ross? You didn't get the. Well, you don't have to worry if you have the problem with the notification as well, because Lee J's gonna compete a little bit later. Let me see. Is he competing next? No way. I think no. We have a normal contenders match next. So semi-main event, I believe, is Lee J and Max. They are trash with notifications. What match are you guys in? Sasha and Bailey, Iconics, Caitlyn and Jalissa. Triple threat ladder. Whoops, almost hit the microphone off my face. Yeah, triple threat ladder for the women's tag team titles. Here comes Elizabeth Blade, and she is ready to go. I gotta tell you, Elizabeth is very interesting, very, very good. She's trying to build her way up a little bit too. Everybody's trying to get their chance. Everybody's trying to get their opportunities, and I respect that. You know, everybody's gonna get their turn to show what they're worth and maybe compete for a title. And Caitlyn has made an argument, has made a claim. I'm going to thoroughly investigate it properly, and if the claim is 100% accurate, if it is valid enough, then we're going to make a change for TakeOver. We'll probably announce that whenever we can, when we remember. But I got to do a little bit of research, see if it holds up, and if it does, we're going to change the match from 1 to 2 number 1 contenders. Welcome back, Black Acid. How are you? Okay, because since showing up on NXT, she hasn't lost a match yet. Well, I thought Caitlyn did lose one match. I could be wrong though. It might have been her second or third. Well, I know Jalissa has been. Anyway, regardless of what it is, you know, Caitlyn has a winning record. Easy as that. Matter of fact, I think it was Caitlyn who lost to Jalissa, but they're a team now, and so like, you know. But anyways, she won a lot more matches than she lost, and that's all that really matters in the end. If you know, truly care about win-loss ratios, because people who win more than lose, you're gonna get the eye. You're gonna get an eye on you, and to see how you do. Yes, Caitlyn, it's possible. Any number 1 contender for the NXT title? Yes, tonight, Antonio Sullivan, Ricochet, 1v1. Also, could Ross go? I gotta check to see how much he weighs, because I know a lot of people who are cruiserweights. Well, Boss Mode, you already fought on Raw. You defended the title. Yeah, you defended the title against Killamilla. You retained successfully. But as far as like, yeah, if Ross is 205 and under or whatever, then boom, we look at it and say, okay, we can see what happens. But I think last time when you had the Ross that was on here, he was like I think he did put him on 206 or something like that. Because it's like this. Like before, I used to put people to fight for the Cruiserweight title because, I don't know, I guess it was a custom championship, so the game didn't recognize it. But now, the game would let me know who can fight for the Cruiserweight title if you weigh 205 pounds or less. Ricochet would be a nice opponent. It would be. Next SDL can have a promo. I got some Real Deal TV. I will have a special guest. Alright, but I don't think the promos work as good as they did on 2K18. But yeah, I guess we could try to, you know, put something together. If it winds up being triple threat, then you should turn elimination on for the takeover match. I wouldn't be opposed against it, because I like to because it's like this, when we have NXT matches and stuff like that, we try to be as good as Raw and SmackDown Live. Even the pay-per-views, we try to be as good. Let's see, when we had takeovers for SummerSlam, NXT would do good. Some of the matches would be better, but the ratings wouldn't be there. But yeah, they will still be good. I think they lived up to good expectations. We've had some bad takeovers though. I'll tell you that. We've had some bad takeovers. Why? I don't know. I think it's just some people didn't show up because it's like they know they're competing with a SummerSlam or a Survivor Series or a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania. But usually the pay-per-views the takeovers that did good were the Royal Rumble ones and WrestleMania ones. The WrestleMania takeovers that we've had in the same month, they did really good. So you know, I'm usually stoked about that. Here's the cover, and Caitlyn gets a 2 count. Jalissa supporting her partner ringside. That would be a good match. Which one? Oh, the triple threat elimination? Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with that. How long until TakeOver? Well, TakeOver is going to be before Survivor Series. So, let me see. I can't give an exact date because I'm bad at doing that. Sometimes things pop up and I can't control, so I gotta like postpone it. But basically, it's like this. When we come back, because today's the last stream I'm gonna have for a while, because I'm gonna be gone today. I might come back Sunday, and if I'm not back Sunday, just again leave a comment on YouTube and I'll message you guys and let you know what's going on. So if not Sunday, whatever time we come back, we're gonna have back-to-back episodes of ROH for one day, and then like another day we'll try to squeeze in like 205 Live, 2 episodes of that, if not just one, and TLC. Once we're done with TLC though, then we're moving forward to Survivor Series, SmackDown versus Raw. We'll probably have 2 8-man or 8-women elimination tag match. We'll probably have women because I think we haven't had one of those before. It's usually best 7 series anyways, so yeah, we'll probably do something like that. And if we don't have it, like if I don't think it'll be good enough for like a 8-women tag elimination, then we'll probably make it like a little bit shorter, 6-women tag somewhere down the middle, and have 2 8-man tag elimination or something like that. I don't know. It's just a work in progress. I feel like next week on NXT, me and Devon could focus on the tag belts. Yeah, probably try to earn that ranking so that when you're done defending your title, and when the Undisputed Era are done defending their titles, then you guys can, go ahead and go handles. Because right now, let's see, I don't know who you guys would fight. I'm stuck between Heavy Machinery and who's the other team? Oh, TM61, the Mighty. Even though TM61, they're not even a tag team no more, so I'll probably just let that be alone, and you guys could go up against Heavy Machinery. Let's see. Tag division to get our chance, yeah. Oh, by the way, if Knight agrees to it, if he watches this, we should form Vega Blade for the hell of it. That would be cool. Sharpshooter locked in. Caitlin Carter looking for a tap-out victory. Elizabeth hanging in there. And Caitlin lets her go. She might have passed out from the pain. She can go for the win right now. Drag away from the ropes a little bit. And she doesn't. It has been a good match so far. Very back and forth. Caitlin has been controlling majority of the contest than Elizabeth has. Oh, what is this? Nice hurricanrana. Oh, so back to Sasha. Like I'm not really a fan of what Sasha did though, truthfully, because I don't know. I just don't think it's a good look for her. Oh, near fall. You threatened to like leave during WrestleMania or like WrestleMania weekend, whatever it was, because you're gonna drop the titles and all that. It's just very unprofessional. And what Drew McIntyre said recently, I don't know if I'll be able to find the post of what he said, but he was speaking during an interview. What he said was like, it wasn't just towards Sasha, it was more towards everybody else who are asking for like the release, and people who are having their complaints on social media and all that. It's like, it's very respectable, and he's come a long way, because you could say to Drew like, oh well, you used to kind of be like that, but what he says now, it's like he owns it. He's like, yes, I used to be like that, and I understand the perspectives, but at the end of the day, you got to look at it from a couple different viewpoints, and instead of taking it online, or instead of asking, threatening or asking for releases and things like that, go to the gym and like work out and try to like get some eyes on you. Oh, there it is, Elizabeth Blade with the win. I don't know what she calls that move she pulled off, but it was nasty. Let's see, it was this. The controller's charged all the way. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? I think I called that Switchblade, because I don't know what to call it. I don't know I'm not going to call it the generic name, but I call that Switchblade. It's been a while, but I remember what I call it now. Switchblade. Here it is one more time. Look at that. Switchblade. just because it's I don't know. You switch. She flips like a blade, switchblade, right? Just a little click of a button, it comes out. Very pointy. Well, congratulations to Blade on the victory, as Elizabeth has shown that she's doing pretty good. Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. That's like me saying if I fail my cash in, I quit. Well, like, because like I look at both perspectives, right? I understand Sasha's frustrations. What effect, by the way. This is #1 contenders for the UK title. But anyways, I understand Sasha's viewpoints because her 3 or 4 Raw Women's title reigns she's held. You combine them all together, real-time days is probably a month and a half at most. So I understand that. Her being the first ever women's tag team champions with Bayley, being able to compete on Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, etc., and then having to lose the titles at WrestleMania. You know, I understand that. You know, it's a big stage. You haven't. I don't think she's won a WrestleMania match yet. Thinking about it now, but like I said, I understand that. But at the same time, you are paid to win and lose matches. You are paid to show up on time. You're paid to compete at pay-per-views. You're paid to be. When you get promotions to be somewhere like, let's say, Cricket Wireless, you get paid for all that stuff. It's your job. You know what you signed up for. It's just the way it is. And like like the thing Sasha should have probably done before, instead of like threatening to walk out of WrestleMania and saying, well, if we're dropping it, I'm quitting right now. Instead of that, it'd be like, okay, so and so, whether it's Kevin Dunn, Vince, Hunter, or Paul, whatever you call them, whoever you're comfortable talking with, be like, hey, after my match is over with, I need to talk. I need to have a chat with you. Either today, Raw, I don't care when. We need to have a talk one-on-one, and then after that, meet up. Say, oh, I'm here today because I need to have a chat with you about my future here in this company. And then you have your questions, and then you got to be professional about it, because right now, that ain't it. It ain't the right way to do it. But again, I understand her frustrations and all that. It's just the way she did it was not the right way to go. A lot of people give CM Punk that kind of hate too, the way he did. He said, oh, you know what, I'm done. He walked out, that was it. But, at the same time, his was just a little bit different as well, because his was more of an untreated injury, and I think he ended up having to go to court too, because of the doctor suing him for $1 million or something like that. I don't know what the outcome of that was, but yeah, he probably had a better chance to just sue anyways, but he didn't go that course. He did it the way he did, and he's got a bad look to him. It's the same thing with Sasha, and there's nothing to do about it. It's a bad reputation for him, for both of them. CM Punk got what he wanted. He left. WWE still loves him. They would love to bring him back, even though they bash on him and take shots at him here and there. But they get him back. They'll take him back, because you know why? He's a big box office attraction to the wrestling fans, and he'll sell merchandise. He'll sell out tickets like crazy. Especially if you said WrestleMania being in like Chicago, and CM Punk by himself will probably sell out half that arena, just because. He'll probably get mixed reactions of cheers and boos, but I think the cheers will. Well, no, probably since it's Chicago, it'll be more cheers than boos. Anywhere else, he'll probably get mixed. Probably a little bit more cheers than boos, but he'll still get a mixed reaction, and that's just it. She was told a week before WrestleMania that she was going to have a wealthy reign, and just as she was about to make her entrance, she got to. I didn't get to read the rest of that. So I'm guessing you're saying that like a week before WrestleMania, her and Bayley were going to have a long tag team title reign as the first ever WWE tag team champions for the women's division. Yeah, again, I can understand that frustration, but she's not the only person that's ever happened to, if you think about it. Like, imagine this. Oh, Christian, you're going to win the World Heavyweight title, you're going to be this and that. 2 days later, oh, we're taping SmackDown Live. By the way, we need you to lose that World Heavyweight Championship. Because We need that to be on a big. We need that to be on a superstar who's good. Because like we just got you, Randy, and maybe a few other guys. But Randy's the only guy that's really established as a top superstar who can sell merchandise and all this other stuff. So we need the title on him. You know what I mean? And that made. Oh man, they got backlash for that. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody, including myself, wanted Christian to be world champion. He fought for the world heavyweight title like 15 times, saying one more match gimmick, and people were like, nah, bro. You wrong for that. No, hell no. Oh, look at this. Roderick Strong gonna use that chair. Doesn't work. He dumps it into the corner though. But yeah, man, it didn't work. They tried to turn him heel, get him booted. No, we're not falling for it. We want Christian as world champion. Fine, you have him world champion for a month, and then he's losing it back to Randy. Like whatever. And now look at Christian. He ended up getting injured numerous times. Had to retire. Or he didn't really retire. He's still under contract with WWE, but they won't let him say if he's retired or not. Why? I don't know. I think if he wasn't under contract, he would end up fighting somewhere else. But who knows? Here comes Caleb looking to put this match away, looking to punch his ticket to TakeOver, fight for the United Kingdom Championship. He's got him up. Roderick Strong's going to go for a ride. And there it is, Samoan Driver. He's got to hurry up and cover him, man. Well, no, I don't see anybody else. So, here he goes. Shoulders down. Oh, it's Bobby Fish interrupting the match last time. I forgot who it was, but it was Kyle O'Reilly saving Adam. Yeah, Adam was fighting last episode, and yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my God, he actually won! I can't believe it! This is remarkable! Throw a parade!" Yada. No, come on, don't do that. Please don't do that. You're making yourselves look ridiculous. Oh, what a curb stomp from Roderick Strong! And he's gonna work on the head a little bit. Nice knee strike to the nose, the nasal area. That is correct. You guys are gonna you know what's funny? A lot of the guys here on NXT have formed tag teams after fighting each other. Madhu and Brian Adriel, Kaylin and Jalissa, and now Max and Lee J. Like, that's hilarious. I don't know. It's weird how tag teams form on NXT. And now, I mean, look at the success though. Caitlyn and Jalissa are going to fight for some tag titles at TakeOver. Madhu and Brian, Empire of Pain, now known as Age of Destruction, won the NXT tag titles and the Raw tag team. And then they got a chance to become two-time Raw tag team at TLC. As far as Lee J and Max, I don't know yet. We haven't seen them compete yet. They're gonna fight on a later date against
And now one more time.
who was it again? Heavy Machinery. There you go. Take it from there. Here comes Caleb, and he wins it. He's going to TakeOver. He's going to have a chance to win the United Kingdom Championship against Velveteen Dream, DREAM. And that right there is awesome. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think he's offering a handshake. I don't know why. Like, you almost got robbed. Roderick shakes his hand, though. He says, all right, I'll give it to you. You got me. You got me. He said, MCDP commented. Yeah, no, I read the comment already. So the halfway point has been concluded, I believe that was. So now a semi-main event. Max Devon and Lee J. Mackey one-on-one. Non-title open challenge. Max said, all right, I'll take you on. Nobody else is here to, take a shot at the champ. Non-title, but we'll do this. So we'll see how they do. And they're going to, I guess, team up in the future. And Lee J's trying to get that opportunity to become NXT Tag Team Champion. He wants to be the first and only ever, if he accomplishes it, NXT Grand Slam Champion. If he pulls that off, that's history. I don't think anybody's going to beat it, because at this point, he would have held 6 different NXT title reigns. If he pulls it off, he will hold 6 different NXT title reigns, and be a Grand Slam Champion in NXT. Like, that's unheard of. That's never been done before. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. You'll have to be there for a very long time. Like, right now, Lee J's going on to his 3rd year. I believe is it his 3rd year right now? I think he's on his 3rd year right now.
Making his way to the
So he's trying to do a couple things before, he wants to
weighing in at 100-pound
ascend, if you will.
Better way to kick off this night. I don't know.
That's the word I was looking for, ascend. And you know, Max says I ain't gonna pass this up because for one, if I beat Lee J, I can get an opportunity for the title. Would it be at TakeOver? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll want to hold off for a different date, try to win some gold first, and then go for the other gold. Because you know the next match after this, we got #1 contenders for the for Lee J's title. Max Devon had just broken out of his slump, his losing streak, and tonight he's going up against the champion. Is it a good move? I don't know. It's the move he decided to make, though.
Weighing in at 186 pounds, the NXT champion, Lee J. Mackey.
And there you go, guys. It's LJM. I gotta tell you, though, the journey this guy has had is remarkable. It's a journey worth watching over and over again. When he first started off, I mean, you know, he had a little bit of struggles here and there, but he ended up building himself up. He ended up winning his first title, being the United Kingdom. He said he's the first true legit individual to live around UK area to win the title, which was true because a lot of the UK title holders were like American most of the time anyways. And then he ended up moving on to fight double title match, North American title, won that. He lost the North American first, and then he captured it back. Then he lost the United Kingdom, then he captured that back. Then he ended up fighting a triple title winner take all match against Lucas, NXT, North American, and United Kingdom. All on the line. Fell short, unfortunately, but because of Lucas leaving, vacated all the titles, and then the Age of Destruction, as what they're now known as, ended up leaving as well. So pretty much every title was vacated except for the women's. Ashley was still champion. She was trying to gun down Asuka. Didn't happen, but she's now the second longest reign NXT Women's Champion in history. Lee J was like, you know what? Yeah, that North American title, I love it. That United Kingdom title, I love it. But even though I love being a champ, I love being the champ because I was the first person to hold two titles at the same time, singles titles I should say, at the same time. Like, that's nice and all, but that one title that nobody's gunning down right now except for Andrade, I need that. I need to conquer I need to slay my demons, because every chance I had to fight for it, I failed. I came up short, but I just need one last chance. If I can't do it, then I don't deserve to even be considered a contender for the championship. So, you know, him and Andrade ended up fighting. They went toe to toe. They went back and forth. Lee J slayed his demon. He conquered the one match he couldn't win, and took it home. He won the NXT championship, and now has won 5 different title reigns in NXT. That was in his second year. Right now he's I think he just passed second year. His first year struggled. He was winning all that stuff. Second year, put on the line, didn't work. And right now he's going on to his third. Like this, he's currently in his second year. He's about halfway through. No, we're more than halfway through. By the time like WrestleMania comes, that'll be him going into his third year. But yeah, it's been a hell of a journey. And before he ends up going to year number 3 or whatever the case may be for his future, he wants to be the first and only person, because right now nobody's close on NXT besides him. He wants to hold every title. He's just one shot. He needs to capture the NXT Tag Team Championships, and he believes that the guy he's competing against in the ring right now, Mr. Green, is going to be the guy who represents money, man. You wear green, you got to represent money. If you can be that money type of guy, then he found some kind of faith in him. And now imagine if Max can say, you know what, I beat you, so maybe you can trust me. How are we going to do as a team together? I don't know. But hey, just know that after I'm done helping you, trying to accomplish your goals, you got to help me and give me a crack at that. Even if he wins or loses, because Lee J, you know, he's even said before, you help me, anybody, whoever teams up with him, you help me capture the the tag team championships, I'm open to letting you have a crack at this, and he let that be known. The NXT Championship being raised above his head. Nice kick out after one. Yeah, Max, you gotta do a little bit better than that, man. You know, Lee J is a tough competitor. He's fought the best NXT has to offer. Oh, what a cutter! Spun around in the air too, made it look beautiful. What an air show! Oh, what a kick out right after two had hit the canvas. Lee J in a little bit disbelief because that was one of his reserved moves. But hey, he like, look at this, man. Lee J is not gonna just sit back and be like, oh, that's it, I'm done. Nah, he smells blood in the water. He's going for the kill. Rebound off the ropes, duck underneath. Oh, leapfrog. Another leapfrog. Rebound off the ropes again. And I don't know what he's doing. Just duck down underneath. Another leapfrog. And another leapfrog. What is he doing? I think he's just toying with him now. And Max says enough. German suplex plants him neck first into the mat. Lee J realizes his mistake. And now, oh, takes him down. Super kick. Caught him right on the chin. Back up he goes. Didn't miss anything, Christopher. Not yet. Oh, yeah, when we bring you on, do you want to start off on ROH or NXT? So that I know when I go get your guy. And let's see what Lee J does. He's got his opponent stunned outside. Oh, he's just letting him know you're going down. Max says not today. Don't underestimate me. Neckbreaker. And look at, oh, what is this? Oh, he's going for the hook. He hooks the leg and hey, got underneath to slither through. And now Max gonna, oh, stomp him right on the temple. He's gonna fly. The big guy's gonna climb up top. Okay, this should be good, interesting. Oh, wait a second. Super kick. Caught him in midair. Takes him down and out. Lee J's got to pin him now. This match is done with. I'm convinced this match is all she wrote. Takes him down. Oh, using the ropes as leverage too. And it's over. Lee J with the win. But Lee J Mackey is trying to show Max like, hey, just because we're going to be tag team partners, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do whatever it takes to win. Just know that if I'm willing to beat you in a match of this magnitude when it means almost absolutely nothing, what do you think I'm going to try to do when we get an opportunity to fight for a contendership? What do you think I'm going to do when we actually get an opportunity to fight for the tag team titles? Because I mean business. I want to be tag team champion. It's just as easy as he can explain it. What up, Ken? How are you doing? NXT for sure. The back-to-back moves, then the gun taunt was amazing. It was like, I'm gonna take you down. Max is like, nah, bruh. And then you're like, yeah, I am. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. And we don't get to see it either, but it's okay. It was a good match. Max doesn't get the win tonight, but you know, I mean, what do you expect? You come straight off of a loss and well, I guess you build the confidence. That's good, but to fight the champion like that, Do you do cause or real? I do both. I have real life characters in here that I don't make the real life characters. Whatever the game gives me is the real life characters I have. And then for creator wrestlers, yes, I download and I create. I still need to create some, I think, but I'll do that a little bit later time because nobody's showing up to say, oh yeah, you got to make me yet? And then I'll be like, okay, bam, take some time off for that. Main event, number one contender, who's going to fight Lee J Mackey for the NXT Championship? It could be either Antonio Sullivan or Ricochet. I don't know who's it going to be, truthfully, but I'm down for whatever because these two right now, they're both high flyers, they're great athletes, they're very quick and agile, very athletic. They could do a lot, and whoever wins, oof. It's gonna be a tough match. Lee J's not gonna he's not gonna hold back at all. He's gonna let you know a thing or two by yourself.
Making his way to the ring from Italy, weighing in at 207 pounds, the technician Antonio Sullivan.
That's a good way to put it, man. Technician. He's a good technical. Yeah, I'm gonna download your character, Christopher, either today or when I come back. Because after I'm done with this, I gotta go get ready. I gotta go start packing, and I gotta do a lot of things before I leave today. So like I said, if I don't do it today, which I probably won't, then when I come back, I'm gonna look at all my messages that I gotta edit and download and all that stuff, and then boom, I'll get them, and then we'll see when you do the debuts and all that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, this is gonna be the last stream for the day, like I said yesterday, and when we come back, we're gonna have back-to-back episodes of Ring of Honor. I forgot what episodes we're on. I think we're like 10, 11, or 9 and 10. I think it's 10 and 11 though. I know we're gonna have an episode 10 for sure. I just don't know if it's 10 and 11 or 9 and 10. And we're going to, when we come back, there's that. Then we got some 205 Live, TLC, and then we start our build up to Survivor Series, one of our popular pay-per-views. Top 3. SummerSlam gets attention, but I think Survivor Series is a little bit more popular than the Royal Rumble, because I think Royal Rumble is the most popular. WrestleMania is okay. I think WrestleMania is like number 3 on the list. Sometimes it depends. Because Royal Rumble, everybody loves it. Everybody gets to compete. Everybody gets a chance to go to WrestleMania and all that. You got like 30 guys in one ring, So everybody loves to see it. And that's, where we do the best, I think. WrestleMania is around 2 or 3 because Survivor Series, SmackDown vs. Raw, amazing. And we've had other shows too where we kind of put together. Like when we had WWE Impact. Oh man, that was great. Like, it always does good. Not Survivor Series, but WrestleMania, it always gets its attention. Sometimes it'll do better than Survivor Series. Sometimes it'll do better than Royal. No, I don't think it's done as good as Royal Rumble yet. But the reasons why is what I just explained, though. Let's see. Either one of these men would be a decent opponent. Wouldn't mind which one, but a Ricochet and Lee J. Yeah, I think it would too, because just of what Ricochet can do by himself. Like that's making me excited thinking about it. I'm pretty sure we can have that match on a later date anyways. But Antonio Sullivan, he may not be he shares the same style as Ricochet, kind of, just not at the same level. Ricochet's on a whole new level. But that doesn't mean Antonio Sullivan isn't exciting in his own right. I think I wouldn't mind either one of them, but I would love to see, even if Antonio loses this match, I would love to see Lee J take on Antonio in a later date. Just as if Ricochet didn't win tonight, I'd like to see him take on Lee J at a later date too, whether if it's for like a title, non-title, or whatever. It'll be good. It's a big attraction.
Look at this.
Shoulders down, lateral press, and yeah, didn't even get close. Antonio's got to do a lot more work than that to put down a guy like Ricochet. We've had a lot of good talent on NXT, man. We've had a lot of good talent. The few people that have failed so far that I can think of were like Killamule. Right now he's been, I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe he needs to change brands. What was his name? Jon Snow. Didn't really do much either. He failed on ECW. Killamule failed on Raw. I'm trying to think of somebody who failed on SmackDown. I'll probably have to bring up a list or something. Hold on, let me check just real quick while this match continues, because these two, they're gonna tear the house. I think they're gonna tear the house down, so we could be here a while, and I'm okay with that. I am completely a-okay with that. So let me see, because yeah, the new system that we have is way better, because when we first started off we didn't really know too much that we're doing. Alright, I guess would it be Aaron Benson? I think Aaron Benson has so far. No, I don't think. Okay, it might have been Derek, I think. Derek or Aaron Benson haven't lived up to the hype just yet. I think, even though I don't think Aaron Benson was on NXT, but I know Derek hasn't really done that well. He's kind of, he's doing okay. Like he's got some good matches here and there. Yeah, which one was the Ross? Was it one of those two that I just said? Yeah. Because I know Jon Snow. He was the hype, man. That guy, NXT champion, held it for a long time. He was a top guy for a while. Then I don't know what happened on ECW. Killamule wasn't like the top guy, but he was top 5. Didn't really do anything. Yeah, he hasn't lived up to it. I thought he would have done it by now, but it's just like, I don't know, he's just struggling, because he's had good matches where he's had a 5-star on NXT. Let me see. I don't think he fought for a title on NXT. As far as, you know what, I don't think he has on SmackDown Live either. But he is a cruiserweight, so he's got more open windows than a lot of other people who are not around the 205 and under range of weight. And look at that. Ooh, 619. I'm telling you, man, Ricochet's got a lot of moves in his arsenal. He can do a lot of moves. A lot of the great of all time have done. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't land on his feet. It looked like he kind of scraped Antonio's head a little bit, but it didn't really do anything. Oh, damn, flatliner. But I think Derek was the fill. Aaron didn't, because I think out of Aaron and Derek I think Derek had a little bit more of expectations just because he could put on matches. But like even recently, he didn't really do that good for matches. He had, I think, 1 or 2 good matches I could think of. Other than that, they were forgettable because he either ended up losing a match that had a lot of botches, or he won a match that didn't last too long. NXT, truthfully, I don't know. Oh, what a spear! Ricochet laying it all on the line. He wants to fight Lee J for the title at TakeOver. I don't blame him, man. He's going to go all out. As far as how long has Lee J been champion, I got to probably double check that because he's been champion for a while. I think he's around 5 months. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and not enough. Not enough just yet. Ricochet knows what it takes to win. So far, he's not. He can't get the job done. Antonio may be going for his opportunity. Oh, DDT! Plants him head first into the canvas. Ooh, he's just looking. I don't know. Maybe he. Oh, Ricochet gets out of that. Because I know right now. Let me see how long. Because I think the longest reign was 301 for Lucas. Lee J is going to try his best to catch that probably. Oh, he caught him. Antonio caught Ricochet. Ricochet gets back out of it. He's going to try to make this one happen. Oh, he got caught with a spear. And the way he landed on that turnbuckle neck first, Antonio says he won. Antonio said he's going to take over. Oh, not yet. I was about to call it too. But Ricochet got the shoulder up at the last possible second. Here comes the comeback. A couple of clothesline takedowns, and he plants his face down. Up he goes. And what is this? Oh, it's another DDT. That might be it, guys. Ricochet, I don't think he's got enough left in the tank to kick out after that one. After that, I don't even know what kind of DDT that was. But it was not effective enough. And Sullivan in disbelief, but he's got to stay on him, man. He's got to pull off one more big move if he wants to take on the NXT champion at TakeOver. And he doesn't. He tried to go for a spear, it looked like, and Ricochet says not to. Oh, he just missed a big opportunity. Oh, Sullivan just made the dumbest mistake ever. And Ricochet, what is he doing? Discus forearm smash. And now he's just chilling. Getting right back up. Taking this on the outside. Ricochet, man, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he should have won the match. He had the opportunity off of Antonio. I don't know what the hell his problem was. He was taunting like that in front of him. Didn't learn from his mistake, obviously, but
there may be no coming back.
I don't know, man. It's getting ugly right now. For Ricochet, I should say. Up to his feet, and Sullivan may be going for something else. Nope, he gets caught. There's a gut shot. Ricochet, Northern Light suplex. Oh, wait. And he's not done yet. He's got him up. Nice cutter. Oh, he's got him in position. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next, guys? Ricochet with the 630. Nobody home. Sullivan escapes and saves himself from catastrophe. And again, he's going for that DDT. Antonio Sullivan may have just won the match right here, guys. Center of the ring. Ricochet just fell short right here tonight. And no, he didn't. The S on his chest is not enough. Because that man right there that's on the ground laying lifeless is got, oh my God. He's got resiliency like nobody I've seen before. I don't know how he's been able to stay alive, but he's doing it. Tilt-a-whirl, it is a tilt-a-whirl, man. That's amazing. Oh, it's a rock bottom. Paying homage to The Rock, the People's Champion. Crowd chanting along with the count. It's over.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
And there's your new #1 contender for Lee J. Mackey's NXT Championship. They will be seeing each other at TakeOver. And Lee J, you know, thoroughly had his eyes glued to the screen to see what Sullivan was about. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're Ricochet, but man, hell of a match. These two went all out. And if Ricochet had caught that 630 senton, this match would have been over a long time ago. Obviously, it didn't happen. Sullivan rolled through, stayed alive, hit a couple of more big moves, and that was it. He's your winner, and he's ready for his next challenger. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and again, check with me on Sunday, see what I'm doing, and I'll let you all know if I'll be able to stream that day or the next day, whatever the case may be. But until then, again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you all soon. So until then, I hope you all have a great weekend. But until then, that's pretty much it. So cut, and that's a wrap.